Here's another one of our dogs. This is Bill. Come on, Bill. Bill. Bill, come on, sit. Boy. Now, Bill is our youngest dog. He's just 2.5 years old. And he is the son of Jack that you saw earlier on. So he's our baby. Now, 2.5 years, if he was a person, Bill, come on, sit. If he was a person, he'd be about 18 or 19 years old, so he's a teenager. Now, Henry's going to help Bill do this job. Henry is our oldest dog. He's 12 years old. So if he was a person, he'd be about 80 years old. So he'd be retired. But he's not a person. He's not retired, likes to keep working. He's going to help Bill. And Henry is the grandfather of Bill. Come on, boys. Come on, around. Come on, round. Come on. In they go. In they go. Good. Once again, come on, Bill. Come on. See how the sheep do all the work for us, and once again we just like to reward them for that. Let them know we're pleased with them. Come on, Bill. Henry, sit. Bill, come on, here. Sit. So we just say, good boy, Henry, good boy, and good boy, Bill. Now over you go, Bill, over. And Henry, old man, where they go. Good boy. Now the equipment that we use to shear the sheep is called the shearing plant, and just going to describe it to you. Now I've just switched on the power here. There's an electric motor running here now, and when I pull this machine into gear, this motor drives a flexible drive shaft inside this tube. It drives all the way down to the bottom where it drives this tool. This is what shears the wool off the sheep. It's called the handpiece. The handpiece has got two blades on it. A fixed blade on the bottom, that one doesn't move at all. That's called the comb. It's exactly what it does. It combs through the wool, and a small blade on top cuts it off. That one is called the cutter. And that one does move, as you'll see. It moves very fast, very noisy, very sharp, very dangerous. Now this shearing plant that I'm telling you about, this is what is used to shear sheep today. This is the modern way of shearing sheep. Being the modern way, of course, it's the easy way. It wasn't always quite so easy. A long time ago, all the sheep in Australia had to be shorn by hand. And this is the tool we use. These are called shears. And it was about 100 years ago that these were used. At that time in Australia, we had about 70 million sheep. And they all had to be shorn every year by hand. And shearers were shearing for 10 hours a day with these. In that day, they'd shear about 60 or 70 sheep. Today, they can shear twice that many. With the modern equipment, one shearer can shear 150 to 200 sheep in a day, so it is much easier today. Something else that makes things a bit easier for the shearer is this piece of equipment, which was invented by a shearer not so long ago, but a shearer who had a bad back. Now he couldn't shear sheep anymore because of his back. How do you think he got the bad back? That's right, of course, shearing sheep, bending over. Just imagine working like this all day long in this position. So what do you think we're going to do with this then to make it easier for the shearer? We're going to put the sheep in here, hold it nice and tight, keep it under control. No, we don't put the sheep in here. This is for the shearer. It's in here. And when we're down in the shearing position, down here, springs are working. As you can see, they're supporting quite a bit of our weight and taking a bit of strain off our back. So this is very, very useful. Now I'm going to show you how we shear one of these sheep, and I'll hand over to Erin. She'll just explain to you what's going on during the shearing.
When the shearer catches the sheep, the first thing he does is turn it upside down. Because then the sheep is completely under his control and it can't get away. shearer, usually 4 or 5, working together, and we call them a team of shearers. They will start work at 7:30 in the morning, work for 2 hours, have a break and a cup of tea, work for another 2 hours, and so on, for an 8-hour day. Up onto the head now. When the shearer shears around the sheep's head, he must be very careful of his eyes and ears. The neck is the most difficult part of the sheep to shear. As you can see, the handpiece goes underneath the wool, and the shearer must feel for the skin before he can open out the wool to see where he is going. In Australia, we shear mainly merino sheep. That is the breeder sheep. And merinos are very wrinkly and have a lot of loose skin all over their bodies.